March 24th, 1996, Monterrey, Mexico. The stadium falls silent as Tigres is relegated to the second division by their fiercest rivals, Rayados. The relegation triggered an immediate existential financial crisis for the club's owner, the Universidad Autónoma de Nuevo León, or UANL. As a public university, UANL relied on state budgets meant for education and infrastructure. They had zero discretionary funding available to sustain a professional football roster, let alone finance a rescue mission in the second division. Relegation pushed the organization to the brink of institutional bankruptcy. Without a massive influx of cash, the club faced complete erasure. The lifeline came from outside the university. Two regional corporate titans, Cemex and FEMSA, stepped in and formed a joint venture called Sinergia Deportiva to take over the club's administration. Under the leadership of Cemex executive Lorenzo Zambrano, they immediately injected millions of dollars into the team. Instead of selling off their best players to survive, they used that corporate backing to retain top-tier talent like Robert Dante Siboldi and Claudio Nunez, despite playing in a lower league. The return on that investment was immediate. Tigres won back-to-back tournaments in the Primera A and secured their return to the top flight on June 1, 1997, exactly 1 year after their fall. The disaster of 1996 severed the team's reliance on a strained academic budget, forcing a mutation into a heavily funded corporate entity. During the 2000s, FEMSA stepped away, leaving Cemex in sole control. The company continued to pour money into the roster, bringing in incredibly talented players like Walter Gaitan, who became fan favorites, yet the team consistently failed to secure a league championship. By 2010, the corporate strategy was faltering. Win rates plummeted, and the club found itself dangerously close to relegation once again. To stop the bleeding, front office executives Alejandro Rodriguez and Miguel Angel Garza brought in a new manager, Ricardo Tuca Ferretti. Ferretti introduced a rigid, highly disciplined tactical structure. When combined with Cemex's blank checkbook, he built a pragmatic, mistake-free roster that executed his exact vision. That specific formula of immense capital and uncompromising management worked. In the Upper Tour 2011 tournament, Tigres finally broke a 29-year title drought, proving the corporate model could yield trophies when guided by a ruthless on-field director. In 2015, the club signed French striker André-Pierre Gignac to serve as the offensive anchor for Ferretti's system. Over the next decade, the team amassed 5 Liga MX titles, reached the finals of the Copa Libertadores and the Club World Cup, and saw Gignac become the franchise's all-time top scorer with over 215 goals. The emotional peak of this run arrived in 2017 during the final Regia. Tigres defeated Monterrey in their own stadium to claim the league title, officially avenging the humiliation of the 1996 relegation. 5 league titles and a continental trophy established the Ferretti-Gignac partnership as a hostile takeover of Mexican soccer, setting a high spending standard for sustained excellence that the rest of the league struggled to match. Off the pitch, the club cultivated an intensely loyal following at the Estadio Universitario, known as El Volcán. Year after year, the fan base renewed season tickets at nearly 100% capacity. This loyalty birthed the phenomenon of La Invasión Tigre. During a 2013 match in San Luis, over 20,000 traveling Tigres supporters flooded the away stadium, effectively turning a road game into a home game. That unconditional, fanatical support provided the necessary emotional and financial baseline that justified Cemex's continuous, massive expenditures on the roster. But that corporate success operates on a complex legal agreement known as the Comodato between the university and Sinergia Deportiva. Looking at this operational flowchart, we see that UANL cedes the exclusive use of the Tigres brand and colors to the private company at zero cost. Furthermore, audits show the public university indirectly subsidizes millions in stadium utility costs, and when revenue flows out as corporate donations, it bypasses the university entirely, landing instead in private foundations linked to Sinergia executives. Today, as Cemex looks to optimize its global resources, CEO Jaime Mugiro is exploring partnerships with foreign investment funds just to maintain the immense capital required to keep this hegemony running. On March 24, 1996, falling into the second division felt like a fatal tragedy, yet the evidence shows it was the perfect disaster. It forced a controversial privatization that engineered the most dominant, heavily funded empire in modern Mexican soccer history.